right. I don't even know what episode this is anymore.
Yeah, it's getting to that point. It really is.
I know we're not in the double digits, but I know we're getting close.
I think we're at 9.
I think it's a few less. I want to comfortably say this is 7.
Excuse me. Well, either way, welcome back to the Straighten Up podcast. It's great to have everybody here listening to us, or there, wherever you are. Glad you're listening to us. So, if you haven't already, check out our previous episodes, whether this is episode 8, 9, or 10, or even 7 or 6, which I don't think it's 6 or 7. That's just something that we can debate about later. Check us out on our socials. Check us out on everything else. The Straighten Up podcast. I'm Dane. That's Jordan.
Woo!
Yes, sir. We are free balling today, baby. What you got?
Yeah, I got nothing planned. We typically have these, semi-structured, but we're winging it today.
We are rolling.
Speaking of wings, I had wings earlier to eat thanks to you.
Hey, man, no problem.
Thank you for bringing me
Not a problem,
those.
dude, because you're getting ready to feed me dinner.
Yeah.
In a couple hours or so.
Yeah, we're gonna go meet up with some friends. They're getting some tattoos. I want to go get tattoos.
Dude, if you want to walk into a tattoo shop tonight, I will sit there and watch you.
I'm such a planner. Let me set a timer real quick.
Let's go off the rip with a tattoo, dude.
Tattoo. I would be comfortable doing that if it wasn't my first tattoo.
Or if you knew which tattoo you were getting.
No, I'd be so down. If I had, maybe 2 or 3 tattoos already, I'd be so down to walk into a shop not knowing what I wanted and then leaving with whatever I got.
I don't know that I could do that.
Why?
Just because I have my look.
I think they could pull off.
Like I couldn't walk in looking the way I do and walk out with roses.
Are you implying that I would get roses?
No, I'm saying that I've been looking at a tattoo that its background is roses, but I don't know what to change it out for.
What is it?
It's a religious tattoo.
Okay.
It's the cross. It'll go up to about the middle of my forearm.
Mm-hmm.
The top of the cross will, and then all around it is roses, and then there's a guy walking in the front of it. I'll show you.
Like in the cross, the guy is walking?
Yeah, like in the...
the hollowed out of the cross. Yeah, you could probably... I wonder what you could do. What's wrong with just doing straight up...
Just random...
It's just the straight up cross with the dude in it. What's wrong with that?
I'll show you the tattoo, and it needs to have something behind it because the cross is so thick.
All right, what are we looking at here? For everyone listening, Dane's scrolling through his phone frantically. Okay.
Roses wouldn't look good on me.
Wow. You could do... What if you did... Dang. I don't know, dog. There's not much in there. Maybe do... What if you did it like a big cowboy boot? I don't know.
Or like a western scene, like some tumbleweeds or something.
Ooh, yeah, that could be really cool. And he's like walking into like a saloon or something. Make sure you're talking to the mic, by the way. You're a little far.
Was I not?
You're a little far.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're really in shambles today. Not a whole lot to talk about.
They're so cute. I think they're at dinner. Drake and Abby. They're in Florida. Sucks they can't be here with me for my spring break because I'm just selfish like that.
Yeah. Well, they're going to be with us in roughly 40 minutes because for SUS time today,
Not there at dinner.
No, we're doing it. We thought it was a really good idea to bug Drake, our good pal Drake. And
Shit.
thought it was a good idea. Thought it was a good idea to bug Drake and force him to come up with today's sus time. Like, when I mean we have nothing planned for this episode,
Drake has no clue that this
Drake
is happening.
has no idea. Nothing's been planned at all. So we're just gonna really be annoying today, and just talk about whatever we feel. Yeah, my tattoo though.
Yeah,
I want a big bow. I want a bow on my knee.
like, and arrow, not Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, well, no, so Minnie Mouse will go right below my knee. Yeah, I want a bow and arrow, and it kind of hits, like, it stops about midway of my shin, and like maybe a quarter up my thigh. The arrow is, and the bow is just like around my knee. I think it'll look pretty cool on me, and it's got a lot of meaning that I don't want to like tell much of, because I want it to mean something to me.
Yeah, dude.
But after that, I think I'm worried I might get addicted to it and just go haywire.
I don't like that I just have one.
Yeah. Are you itching to get another one?
Oh yeah. I don't have the money for it yet though.
What would you get right now if you could?
Probably that.
That?
Yeah.
Mm.
But I want to drop some money on the tattoo.
Are you gonna turn that into a full sleeve?
Yeah, I want an eagle.
Yeah.
On my arm above it, and I want the wing to turn into an American flag and get wrapped around my arm.
That's tough, dude. Dang, that's tough. Hold on. Let me make sure these mics are recording. I'll be right back. Talk to the people.
I look at all the people. Do.
I actually really love that song.
I do too. I'm a Beatles fan.
Eleanor Rigby. I really like that song. I never really got into the Beatles.
Hey Jude.
That's a classic though. Oh my gosh. We can talk about the assignment you helped me with, where I had to write about the Beatles. Oh my gosh. So first semester,
I hope your teacher doesn't listen to this, because
dude, I think it'd be hilarious if he did, because he can't change the grade.
Oh, okay.
First semester of college, my freshman year of college, our first semester, I took I think it was a music history class or something, but our assignment was to interview an elder, and I was really struggling with this because the requirement was it had to be someone over the age of I think it was like 70, and my family, for like 3, maybe 4 generations, we're all young. Like, my grandma is like 50 something.
Yeah, mine's like, I think she's gonna be 75 this year.
Right. So, and none of my great grandparents are alive. So I don't have many options to get people that were in the time period that we were supposed to be researching and interviewing people for.
Your grandma's as old as my stepdad.
Isn't that nuts?
That's
just
crazy.
My family's so young. And I think I'm going to be the one to break the cycle, because I didn't have a kid at 18 or 19.
Right.
But I don't have anyone old enough to interview for, this assignment. And I didn't want to be that kid and be like, I don't have anyone. I didn't want to write an email. I don't have anyone to email or interview for this assignment because my family's young. So I was like, I know an old soul, and he knows all about old music. I called Dane. I was like, hey, can you help me with this? Like, yeah, what is it? Long story short, I interviewed Dane about his favorite Beatles music, what it meant to him, and the whole time he was just trying to get in the mindset. I guess you were trying to get in the mindset of like you being an old person.
Yeah.
But
I was using old school words.
But at the same time, it was so genuine. Like, he said groovy, and like I could hear that coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, it was groovy.
Groovy. What is your favorite Beatles song?
Dude, I don't know. I grew up on the Beatles, though. Like, I listened to the Beatles whenever I wasn't listening to country music.
I never really did.
Yeah, like Help and...
Is that Help? I need somebody. Okay. Yeah. See, I know all those songs now. I think I'm really bad about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I wish I had a lot of like cultural diversity in other ways. Real young, I wish, and it's so weird because I love music so much, but anytime someone's like, "Have you ever heard of this artist?" No, I've never heard of that artist.
I'm the opposite.
I've never heard of that artist.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
Like, I've got a buddy down the street, Colin. Shout out Colin if you're listening. But no. Lead singer for Pleaser. I'll go over there sometimes when, he'll be like, "Man, I tried to make this song like this band. It's like this song by this band."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You ever heard of them?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, Are you for real? Like, they're literally on a poster on the wall behind you and you haven't heard of them? It's like, no. I don't really... I stick to what I know.
Yeah.
And I hate that about myself because I'm pretty adventurous in other places. But, like, the one thing I love, maybe it's because I'm so comfortable with it. Like, I know what I love in it. But I don't really step outside of the comfort zone, and it's too late for me to go and appreciate those things now. Like, I couldn't listen to the Beatles music and have it compete with some of my favorite songs right now.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like other people have memories attached to them prior.
Yeah. Back to your assignment though. What'd you get on that bad boy?
Oh, I know I got an A. I'm gonna comfortably say it was an A, but it may have been 100%. May have been an A+.
Nice.
Shout out to my professor. He was the coolest dude. Super understanding, super fun guy. Shout out to him. I'm not going to drop his name because he might change the grade if he has power. And he doesn't know who I am, so. I was an online student, so, like, all he knows is my name.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I think I'll be okay. But,
yeah,
he was a cool guy. Yeah, got a good grade on that. Thanks for that, by the way.
Hey, dude, no problem.
You ever had anything you've had to, like, totally wing school-wise? Probably high school, probably. I can't imagine much with aviation.
Dude, high school.
Wing with aviation. Nice.
That was good.
I'm a comedian.
That was
Sorry.
good. I didn't wing a whole lot in high school. I just didn't do my work and get good grades. Senior year, I'd have a paper that was 3 pages. I'd do a page and a half, get a 95.
Are you a procrastinator?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I was doing it in the parking lot the day before it was due because I had practice.
I'm a procrastinator, dude. So this semester started like January, I'd say. January like 10th or something. And my biology class, I'm finishing up some of my gen ed so I can get into my major stuff. But I'm doing the, biology and those boring classes.
Prereqs.
But biology in general is the class that we have to write a research paper. Not a crazy paper. It's like, I think it's 1,200 words minimum. So maybe like a 4 or 5 page paper. It's pretty lax for college, I'd say. And it's due March 29th, and we've known the requirements and the topics, and this episode will already have come out after I've had to turn it in, but it's due March 29th, and I haven't even thought about it. I haven't started it, and I've known about it for 3 months, and it's due, I think, like next week.
Dude.
But I think it'll be easy. I typically wait because I work better under pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like I work better in an environment where, like, I don't have to, like, I don't have time to think about anything else.
Right.
If I have an assignment due at midnight tonight, I know, well, I've got time. I'll finish this episode. I've got time. I'll maybe go work out. I've got time. Maybe I'll take a nap
Yeah.
until 10 o'clock. And it's like, okay, there's not much time for me to do anything besides this. So in a sense, I feel like I'm a structured procrastinator. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Like it,
Dude, there was a girl that would get so mad because I would procrastinate. I'd turn in late work all the time. There was a girl that would turn it in on time, have 3 pages done, the exact word count, maybe more, and have like a legit like paper written, you know, all the criteria, and I wouldn't do anything. I'd have a page and a half out of a 3-page or more paper. And I'd get a 90%. She'd get like a 75.
in an English class, like sophomore and junior year English?
Senior.
Okay.
And dude, she would get heated. She hated my English teacher because of that. I loved her because
Sounds like a nerd. Well, because I feel like I'd be a really tight teacher.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be a cool teacher.
Yeah. I wouldn't make a great high school teacher because I'd snap on some kids.
See, I think high school,
I'd make a good senior teacher.
yeah.
Like senior year or college, because as soon as a kid gets smart with me, my wit's kicking in and I don't care about your feelings anymore.
Exactly.
You know, I'll be like, yeah, well, you know.
Well, your mom.
Yeah, I'd be like, don't make me call your mom.
Well, I think, I don't know. Is there like different requirements? Like, if you go to school for Say what? Yeah. If you go to school for teaching, can you do you have to specify, like, and then you go apply for a job at a high school? Do you have to specify like I'm qualified to teach freshman students, or is it kind of just like luck of the draw?
There's different, like, I think it's just high school, like if you're qualified to teach high school or not.
Okay.
But it also depends on what, like, how, I don't know. I think you have to learn everything. Like everything that high schoolers learn, you have to learn to teach them. For K through 12 is what you'll have to learn, I believe, unless you want to do middle school English or middle school or elementary school teaching.
Yeah.
I think you'll have to, like, yes, you have to go to school, but if you want to advance in grade level, I think you have to know that whole series.
Okay.
Like,
but you're gonna learn that anyway through college. So that was kind of a dumb question on my part. I feel like I'd be a cool senior teacher if I had to like teach.
I would be too. I don't know though. I wouldn't. I'd let students slack, and that's what screwed me up for college.
You were allowed to slack?
Yeah.
See, I think that I would be a teacher. I'd be separately these things. I'd be a friend, I'd be a teacher, and I'd be
like a mentor.
Yeah. Someone that you can come to.
Yeah. And that's what I really enjoyed about high school is I could go to any of my teachers for anything, I feel like. Except for one, but yeah.
Yeah. I just mouthed the teacher's name. Dude, maybe we should just drop it. No.
No, because she's the kind of teacher that would listen to this.
She would.
She'd probably play it in class.
Write a 4-page paper about this podcast. Could you imagine if kids are in high school writing about our podcast?
Dude, she was your favorite.
No, reword this. I was her favorite.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
okay.
That's what I meant.
But I don't know why. Because
I don't know either.
It took a year for her to... I think she liked that I didn't care. That she didn't like me. And over time, she like grown to appreciate that I was just not going to care.
Yeah.
But I also matured a lot from sophomore to junior year because I had her back to back.
So did I. We sat in the same seat.
Different classes.
That's actually cool because we didn't have each other in our class. We had each other in the same class in sophomore year, but we didn't in junior year. But we ended up sitting in the same seat, which is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, but
dude, she hated me.
Well, when we were in class together, she hated both of us.
She hated me till I graduated.
I don't know.
She reported me for a shirt that I wore.
What did it say?
It said "Land of the Free because of the Brave," and it had guns on it, but they were like Civil War era guns.
It's no different than a textbook, if you ask me.
Right. So the principal walks, and we drove the same exact truck. He drove a 85 F-150, just like mine, and we'd talk every day about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, the principal comes up to me, and it was just a spur of the moment thing. Like, he never called me down. It was after school hours because I was lifting weights, and he walked up to me and was like, "Hey, this teacher reported that shirt to me," and I was like, "Okay." He goes, "So do you mind like not wearing it?" And I was like, "Whatever, dude. Like, I'm not even in her class anymore. Like, this is ridiculous."
This was senior year then?
Yeah, I think so. And I like walked. No, because I was lifting weights after school, so it had to have been junior year. I had to have been in her class.
Right. Okay.
And he was like, "I love the shirt. I'd wear it outside of school." He was like, "I just can't wear it in school." And I was like, "Dude, I wore this shirt for a year. Like, this is dumb." And I was like, "It's not like I'm gonna rip the gun off the shirt, you know?"
But like, why'd she have to do that though?
Right. I wouldn't be that teacher. Like, I'd be the teacher that would hear somebody cuss and be like, "Hey, keep it down."
Like, I know you're doing it, but like, do it quieter.
Yeah, like make it known that I don't know. Okay, like,
right.
Don't make it known that I know.
Same thing. I had teachers that were cool with letting kids break the cell phone rule.
Yeah,
and it was like, I'm gonna pretend like I don't see it, but if the assistant principal or the principal walk in, it's on you, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not getting it back at that point where if I take it, you're going to get it back at the end of class.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I would be. I'll drop his first name because Dane's having a hard time. Cody.
Dude, he was chill for sure.
Cody was a beast. I love him. I love that he's on TikTok too. That's so cool.
Yeah. Have you been seeing his stuff?
Yes. I'm loving the reviews.
I don't
know.
Man,
we'd have to get him on.
Dude, he would be a good one to get on. We've been thinking
Pause.
God.
On the podcast.
He would. You said you got me on.
We got to get him on.
Though.
And you said he would. And then you said he would be a good one to get on.
Oh my God.
I clarified.
Oh shit. No, we've been thinking about a teacher to get on the podcast for sure.
Yeah, I think we'll have to get a few of our old high school teachers on here.
Yeah, like him and Perry and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want them to like think that it's 100% serious though. You know what I mean? Because we're serious sometimes, but like I feel like everything we say is liable for joke.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And you just kind of you forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that those are two pretty cool candidates because I feel like they both have a lot of cool things to say.
Well, one has a like his own basketball team that he like travels around the world with.
He's everywhere. And I want to hear him talk about it on here.
Yeah, because he's got so many stories. He'd be teaching and be like, "Yeah, whenever I was in Africa."
Isn't that insane?
I was in Syria.
And it's just so casual.
Yeah.
So definitely this might go up as a clip maybe, but if you guys would be interested in that, drop a comment, and
Yeah, if you wanna
if you want to
hear our teachers and their stories,
we will try to get every teacher we can. If you guys want to hear it, I just realized something that would be really sad. Hold on.
What?
Okay, never mind. We're good.
What?
I thought that I didn't have the. Let me talk in the mic. I thought that I didn't have the audio interface plugged into my computer, so it was recording from the MacBook speakers. Ooh. So we would have just been really quiet. But I think we're okay. I about had a heart attack. Yeah. So drop a comment if you want to hear us try to get our high school teachers on here. And if you went to the same high school as us,
tell us which teachers we should
tell us which teachers.
Yeah.
Not what what teachers we should have on. You said tell us what teachers we should do. Another pause, Mr. Wood.
Sorry.
Dang it, dude. Dang it.
Oh my. How's time running?
We're about 25 minutes in.
Alrighty.
About a little halfway point, you know what I'm saying?
Halfway.
We are kind of grasping at straws, so like, don't think we're rushing to get this episode over with, because I'd say we love doing this.
I love it.
I love doing it. I feel like we get to talk less throughout the week, because we've got to like save everything for the episode. But we typically know what's fair game and what's not for the episode.
Right, and what isn't fair game we talk about.
Yeah.
In private.
Right. So we're not like exclusively friends because of this, which I'm very glad.
Yeah.
Did you just have an epiphany? What are you looking at?
I'm just chilling.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm glad we're friends, dude. You want to talk about how we became friends? Because I don't even know. I don't know what like the true story is.
I mean, yeah, we can talk about like, yeah.
Let's talk about our best memories as friends. You know what's really sad?
What?
Is I can't remember much before spring break.
Like this spring break or last spring break?
Florida. First Florida trip with the boys.
In January last year.
What happened?
It's recording.
Oh, that was good. See, but those are hard to like talk about.
No, dude, it was me, Jordan, and Drake at Josh's house. Josh was there. I don't know where he was in the room, but this girl was Snapchatting Drake.
It was you.
No, it was on Drake's phone.
I think
no, it was on Drake's phone.
I'm pretty sure it was on your phone.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was.
It might have been. Might have been a couple of my hoes.
Because I remember you grabbing your phone.
Yeah.
At the end of the video. I remember you doing that.
So, okay. Yeah. And, so me, Drake, and Jordan go to take this picture, and we're all posing, and I had the timer, and I press, record, or I accidentally press record on my phone instead of the picture on my phone.
Like the timer.
With the timer, yeah. And so we're all doing this pose, and then the timer stops counting. And then we're thinking, okay, like it's supposed to like the camera's supposed to flash, and we're looking at the phone, at the screen, so we see each other, our reflection, and nothing's happening. It didn't pop up as, okay, are you ready to send it? It showed that it was recording, and I go, it's recording. And then we all bust out laughing. And then I reached for my phone and grab it. And
it's recording.
Yeah, it's recording.
Yeah, that was good.
That one was good.
I don't think I will ever forget the time we were in Florida on the golf cart.
And Josh about ran over me?
No.
Oh.
You were driving. Do you remember this?
No.
You almost hit the mailbox.
No, it doesn't surprise me.
We were in. So we've talked about it before on the show, but kind of it's a gated community and it's an expensive gated place.
I do remember that.
Dane was driving without looking at the road, dude. What are you doing? Why do you do that? So he turns around and he's like, and he turns back around. We're maybe tops, maybe 3 feet away from this thing.
I'm a professional driver, though.
And so Dane's on one side of the cart. I was in the front seat, Drake's on your side of the cart, and Josh is on my side of the cart. So I would say that our side of the cart is significantly lighter than yours.
Yeah.
And Dane has the reaction speed of
I do.
a computer, dude.
I've got a dad reflex.
Like
for sure.
Yes, it was literally a dad moment.
Yeah.
Dane, no joke. Picture this in your mind. Just close your eyes and listen with me for a moment. We're maybe 3 feet away. Dane yanks the right side of the wheel. We touch just the right side, front and back wheels. We land back. And Dane's still going maybe 40 miles an hour on this golf cart.
I had to have been going every bit of 20.
You dodged the most expensive mailbox I've ever seen in my life.
It probably was.
You probably would have been working that off still to this day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I didn't know whether to, like, look at you and be like, what are you doing? Like, you're not driving anymore. Or like, that was awesome. Like, I didn't know.
Yeah. That's just because my reflex is real good. I remember whenever we were looking over the same trip, we were looking over at the overpass with the river beneath us and the brush on each side, and we were the only one on the road. And a girl comes up on the golf cart, and she looks at us, and we're all kind of like spaced out, and we all like watch her drive by, and she goes, "Hey." And then
everybody jumped back in.
Everybody starts racing back to the golf cart. I think Josh and I were fighting over who was going to drive, and we tried to whip it around and like catch up to her and talk to her, but
see, bro, Drake and I were trying that whole trip to help you guys. Because we were taking.
At the end of the day, though, at the end of the trip, come on.
What do you mean?
At the end of the trip, I had it in the bag.
Oh, but you fumbled?
I didn't fumble.
You
it
fumbled.
Got stripped from me.
You fumbled.
It got stripped from me.
The only thing stripped is your record
Josh
for talking to
drove
women.
Away.
You guys both fumbled that trip.
Josh drove away, going, "I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to."
He did do that. No, but Drake and I were trying to help you guys that entire trip. We were trying to make it memorable.
Oh, it was still memorable.
Oh, yeah. I'll never forget it now that it's like something just so funny. Do we have any cool football memories? Make sure you're talking in the mic, dang it. You're so far away.
Well, I'm being super loud, so.
But I don't know how that's going to translate.
Sorry.
You should be.
I don't know that we do have any football memories. I don't know. Name a memory that you got from football. Because my memories are 12 years.
Did you play when I broke my arm?
Mm-mm.
I don't really remember things that aren't.
Because that was so far back.
What about 5th grade? Did you play in 5th grade?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we played Clarksville for the championship? And they, as 5th graders, they had like high schoolers on their team, and they were like hurdling us, and we lost like 50-something to nothing.
No.
That was bad. But the youth football league did split it up weird. They did the 2 teams.
Yeah, I don't know that we were. Yeah, I don't know that we were always on the same team.
Now that I think about it, I don't think that we really ever were.
Except for middle school.
Yeah, but that was one team.
Yeah.
Wow. Were you offense or defense in middle school?
Middle school was my worst years for football.
They didn't play you?
They'd practice me defense and then send me in the game in offense. And then they'd get mad because I didn't know offensive plays. And then they'd take me out.
Dang.
But I don't know. That coach wasn't liked by everybody.
I
hated him.
I loved that coach. I loved him because he was he was real.
Yeah, dude.
It wasn't.
He stayed getting kicked out of games.
It wasn't about football. It was about like character. That's the vibe he gave off.
I don't want to get into that conversation.
All right. Then what's a conversation you do want to get into? Oh, do you know how do you feel about the girls that pretend to be like video game characters online, like EGirls?
I don't know.
Have you seen any of that?
I think so.
It kind of weirds me out because of how realistic it is. Like I don't know what the E stands for, but I was trying to think of like alternative names that I could call them.
Girls that pretend to be video game characters.
Yeah.
Not girls that play video games.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Let me Google it real quick.
Dude, does the kind of car that a girl drive attract you?
As long as it's a feminine car.
Yeah.
That's fine. But if I saw like my girlfriend get out of my Ranger, I'd probably be like, what?
Yeah.
What does e-girl mean? Who are active internet users and often stereotyped as emo-styled anime gaming fans trying to get the attention of social media. Have you seen any of that?
No.
So I've been trying to come up with different names for them. You can't. The only other one I've ever really thought of. It's really. I feel like it fits more because it's the internet, like their online internet.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought of iLadies. What do you think about that?
I mean, that's all you.
Yeah. What about iLadies nuts in your mouth?
Oh, you got me. Damn it, dude. You got me.
Oh man.
You got me with kombucha too.
Yeah.
But I called that.
Yeah, you did call that. You didn't see this one coming though, did you?
No, not at all.
Oh, dude. That's funny.
Yep. So, I think it's time for sus time.
You want to do some sus time?
Yeah, I think he's still eating though.
Well, we're 35 minutes in.
I think we have to. Yeah.
Try and do it. Do we FaceTime or just call him?
FaceTime him. But I think he's eating. Wait, he just texted me.
All right.
He said he forgot, so I think he's done eating.
He forgot what?
because he was going to send you a picture of his mahi mahi.
Oh, I love mahi mahi.
That's what he said.
All right.
All right. So, do you want to do it or not?
Yeah, I'll FaceTime him.
FaceTime Drake Spears.
Oh, I thought I was gonna do it. You're gonna have to put him in the microphone.
Okay.
And explain what's happening.
He's not gonna answer.
Put him up to the mic.
He's not gonna answer.
Oh. We need a new candidate.
I'm gonna give him hell for this.
We need a new candidate.
Ah. Ooh, do you still have wings in there?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Who could we call for sus time?
I don't know.
I could call Cameron, but that could be too easy.
We could do Weston, but we're about to see him.
Yeah, call Weston. Weston is Drake's cousin, and he's also one of our really good friends. Isn't he getting a tattoo right now, though?
Hey, Weston, you are on the Straighten Up podcast. Tell me.
Say hi, Weston.
Say hi.
What's up, y'all?
So we need a suggestion for our sus time right now for our suggestion segment. Give me something to talk about.
If you wash your feet in the shower
We've already done it.
Just like let the soap.
We've already talked about that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was in like our first episode. Tells you how much
something to talk about.
Fake listener.
I need to give him an opinion, like to talk about. Listen. This thing. Let's see what we're gonna do with him. Gosh dang, I don't know.
We're doing a podcast.
We're doing a podcast. It's not a speech.
If the car, like, if you can tell, like, who a person is by the car that they drive.
We literally just talked about that.
Dude, okay. Thank you. I think that's a great ending.
Wow.
Just to show how much of a friend Weston is.
Our brains are literally on the same track.
Wow.
All right, thanks, Weston.
Thanks, Weston. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Bye. See, we've still.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Holy crap.
That's nuts.
Woo.
Maybe try one more since we already talked about it.
Okay.
I'll try and find somebody.
Okay.
You try and find somebody.
Okay.
We'll see who's cooler.
Oh.
Is he calling?
Drake Spears, what's up, buddy? You're on the Straighten Up podcast. Give us something to talk about.
Put it in the mic. Anything.
Yeah, on the spot.
Come on.
What's a more iconic character, Nemo or Dory?
Oh my gosh!
All right.
Thank you, Drake.
All right. Thanks, Drake. Have a good dinner. Bye. Love you. Nemo or Dory?
Nemo or Dory?
Dory.
Are you serious?
Nobody quotes Nemo.
Damn. Wow. I can't think. I love Nemo, and I can't think of a single Nemo quote.
Nobody quotes Nemo.
Wow. Give me a Dory quote then.
Just keep swimming.
Okay.
Just keep swimming.
Give me another one. See? It's close though. It's closer than you're making it seem.
It is. It's there.
See?
I haven't seen that movie.
But they're closer in competition than you think.
Okay, then give me a Nemo quote.
Anemone.
My name's Dory, and I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Well, see, but at the same time, I haven't seen Finding Dory. Let me get that out of the way.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm trying to quote a character from a movie that he's not really in.
That's facts, dude. Holy crap. Yeah.
We could just do a couple more iconic characters, close it out.
Okay.
Just battle more iconic characters.
Let's do that.
Shrek or Donkey?
Donkey.
Then
He
Shrek?
had sex with a dragon.
That's implied. It wasn't
No,
proven. It wasn't
he had
proven.
little donkey babies with wings. He had sex with a dragon.
But Shrek saved his life.
I think Shrek saved his life just as much as Donkey saved Shrek's.
That's poetic. That's beautiful, actually. Wow. You got any duo sidekick people you can just spit off the top of your head? I've got maybe one more.
All right, go with that one.
But I don't know if it's much of an argument. Let me think for just a second. Okay. Batman or Robin?
I don't know, dude.
See, yeah, it was one of those. I'm sorry.
Iconic duos. Who's your favorite Incredibles character?
Frozone.
Honey,
Where's my super suit? Iconic characters. Who do you think's more iconic? Be honest. I'll be honest. Me or you?
Ooh.
I'll be honest.
Okay, go.
I think it's you.
You think?
I think you're a little more iconic.
I think I'm more out there, though. Like, you would be more iconic if you were more out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm always...
This just turned into therapy.
Like, I always have this circle around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Dane wouldn't do that.
There's not a lot I wouldn't do, though.
But nobody knows that.
That's intentional. I guess, in turn, that makes me less iconic.
Because you're not out there. My personality is way out there.
But also, my personality is
Think about this.
not caring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, think about this. My personality is so much that I quit talking to a girl and her dad still called me.
That's pretty tough.
I quit talking to a girl.
Yeah.
Her dad called me the following summer and was like, "Hey, come do some work for me. I'll pay you $15 cash. $15 an hour cash."
Man.
And I was like, "Dude, deal." And then he goes, "Hey, he was like, my daughter and her boyfriend want to come out to the job site with us." He was like, "How do you feel about that?" And I was not getting along with her boyfriend. Still don't.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, if you want blood all over that job site, we can go right ahead. And
See, that's a threat.
He goes, "You know what? You're right. I'll see you out there." He goes, I'll tell him to stay home.
Nice.
Told her boyfriend he can't go work for him because I'm already doing it, and I haven't talked to her in 6 months.
That's tough. Yeah, you probably are more iconic. And that I'm content with that. You know, I'm not upset. I'm actually humbled.
I feel like we work together like that.
Yeah, I'm humbled and honored that I was in competition.
Well, I'm going to come right out and say I wouldn't be me without you.
True. Vice versa.
I feel like out in public, you keep me like you keep me at a line.
I don't know. I feel like I instigate.
Yes,
I
but
feel
at
like
the same time,
I feel like I provoke.
At the same time, I could, know my limit at that.
Are you sure?
I mean, what's something that I've done that you've provoked that has been way the hell out there?
Are you saying that you've done this to me?
Huh?
Are you like asking this in challenge? Like you've provoked me to do something?
No,
before?
I'm
You're
saying
just asking for an example.
Because I don't remember a time that you've ever like, "Nah, dude, do that," and then I've done it, and it's been.
Well, you kind of chicken out. I think my stuff's so extreme. Like when I'm like, "Go do that," it's like, obviously, if I did that, I'd get in trouble.
Right. Yeah. And that's
Okay.
where I'll chicken out. If it's something that's like minor, okay, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
I used to truffle shuffle in the mire.
I'd get you to.
way.
I feel like I've gotten you to truffle shuffle before.
Probably. There's not a lot that I won't do, but there is a lot that I won't do, you know?
Oh, I've got a good one. More
What's that?
more iconic.
What?
You know, we can be real honest here.
Huh.
The Straighten Up podcast or the Joe Rogan Experience?
Oh, God.
Come on. No competition, right?
Yeah, Straighten Up Podcast.
Okay.
Were you thinking that we're
No.
Were you thinking that we're worse than Joe Rogan?
No. No, I didn't say that at all. I didn't think that either. That wasn't even a thought that went.
You had to have thunk it.
Well, I didn't.
If you didn't think it, why'd you say it?
This is therapy, dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it. Let's go eat.
I don't like therapy.
I don't either. Well, I've never been.
Stresses me out. All right, I think that's gonna do it for this episode.
This was fun.
This
This was really fun.
We're gonna have to do more episodes. Like, if you guys enjoyed literally zero structure and hearing just off the dome whatever we could possibly think of, let us know, and we'll do that again sometime.
Thanks for tuning in to the Straighten Up Podcast.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. It's all in the description. Make sure you check out the cool people that did our header and our artwork, and the guy that provided our outro song that's going to play in like 20-30 seconds. Those are all really cool people. This wouldn't be possible without them. And shout out to all, this one's for Dane. Shout out to all the moms out there.
Oh my gosh.
Shout
out
out to the moms. We love you.
Baby.
We love you at the Straighten Up Podcast.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye.